Hello students, so today we are going to start with Vistas, class 12th, supplementary book with first chapter, that is third level, written by Jack Finney. We can say Jack Finney has touched very important and very interesting topic, very interesting point over here, that is time travel. And you all students are interested to talk about time travel because you might have seen many movies. Here we can say Jack Finney, he has tried to give a message, good message, serious message, but the tone is not that serious that you are not able to understand. No, you will be able to understand, though in the end you will be left with many questions. Even after reading, even after a lot of discussions with the teachers, you may still feel at some point that you are still not satisfied that how these things are possible. But when we talk about time travel, yes, many things which remain impossible, we can say, become possible, and many things which are possible look very impossible in timetable concept. Okay, so this kind of chapter it is, and we can say that here the writer has tried to bring out the message through this protagonist. His name is Charlie, very common man. Okay, and he here wants a transient relief actually. Maybe he's trying to say that when man is, today's world is so full of competition, okay, cutthroat competition rather we say we have, okay, in every walk of life. You be the student maybe face this kind of competition, and we maybe be the professionals also sometimes face this kind of competition. Means everybody is in the grip of competition these days. Okay, so from some time from this kind of world we want to be away. We want to be transported in some other time when there is no competition, the life is so easygoing, and no one is having any grudges, no one is having any even we can say those wishes which are very difficult to fulfill. Means very simple life people used to lead, and maybe we have heard from our parents or grandparents that yes, they used to have this kind of life. But unluckily, ironically, we are not leading that kind of life. Though maybe you people sometimes feel very lucky and you say, yes, ma'am, we are luckier than you people because today we have phones in our hands, we have technology in our hands. And when you were students, you were not having that much technology. That way you feel that, yes, you are more fortunate than we people. But then maybe at the same time, we can say, yes, maybe you are missing those things which we were enjoying. Maybe we used to have many games outside. We used to, the time was so good that there was no fear of going out and remaining with your friends and staying at friends' houses. But here, maybe these days, your parents are not going to allow all these things. So every time is having plus and minus, pros and cons. Okay, but here, our Charlie, he is, we can say, fantasizing. We can say here he fantasizes Galesburg area. Okay, Galesburg is the town in Illinois where his grandfather used to have his house, and he has heard from his grandfather that his time was really very nice time. They used to enjoy life. They had very good time when they were young, and many times maybe whenever he heard about that time, he wanted to be there. Okay, maybe he always thought that yes, his grandfather is so lucky that he had that kind of time. And maybe in his dreams, though maybe he could not express this wish, but somewhere in the deep down in his heart, he also wanted to lead that kind of carefree life. Okay, which maybe at present time it is not possible. So now, this third level, when we talk about this title, third level, okay, first of all, you should remember this third level refers to this to a subway at the Grand Central Station. Okay, and this subway at the Grand Central Station that takes passengers actually to Galesburg. Okay, from there you can get the train for Galesburg. Though maybe at present time, actually, first of all, you should remember that this story setting is of 1950s. Okay, the time is 1950s. 1950s, when the world had already seen two wars. Okay, And if we talk about America in 1950s, America was becoming modern. Okay, we can say yes, everything was coming to terms. Okay, life was now becoming busier. After two wars, every country had suffered a lot, and now maybe America was standing on its feet and they were heading towards progress. And we can say that this is also ironical that very soon we come to such we can say saturation point. Here also maybe this character Charlie is shown with that saturation. Charlie is working in some office, but maybe he is really fed up with that, we can say, hectic schedule of his life. And that's why he wants to go back to that time, olden time, when things were not that hectic, when the things were not that competitive, and everyone was having very good life. So Charlie also wants that kind of period, but maybe he never expresses this thing to anyone. But now, when we talk about the story here, Charlie actually, according to him, he experiences third level. Third level means that survey which actually in reality does not exist. But according to Charlie, he has experienced this third level because he had seen the platform which was very different to the other two levels. Okay, there are two levels already at the Grand Central Station, but this third level, basically, actually, in fact, this is not there, but Charlie has experienced in his fantasy, in his dreams. Okay, or we can say one word we use, hallucination. Okay, so maybe this is what he has experienced. Now we can start with the story. Okay, the main character is Charlie, the protagonist, who says that he has seen third level and he wanted to take train to Galesburg, but he could not. And we will see why he could not. Okay, and in what way he reached at this third level. Now I will not be, first of all, like poetry. I am not going to read each and means explain each and every line, but I will be giving you the gist of those few lines which I will be reading together. Okay, the presidents of the New York Central and the New York, New Haven and Hartford railroads will swear on a stack of timetables that there are only two. Now he's actually using these words. Okay, he says everybody from here, everybody related to New York Central or New York or New Haven or maybe Hartford railroads, they are ready to take oath. They are ready to swear in the name of, we can say, timetables. Why this word is used? Because timetables are available on the platforms. So they can swear in the name of those timetables that there are only two levels of Grand Central Station. But Charlie still insists, no, there is third level also. But I say there are three because I have been on the third level of the Grand Central Station. Yes, I have taken the obvious step. Charlie says no. How can you say that there are two levels? Because I have experienced third level. I was there on the third level. I have seen so many different things on third level which were different from other two levels. And he is not ready to accept that there are two levels only. And that's why he goes to his friend and psychiatrist. He visits this psychiatrist, Sam, okay, for consultation, that yes, why people are not agreeing to me, because I have seen this third level. But at that moment, even Sam is not ready to accept that there is third level. I have taken the obvious step. I talked to a psychiatrist friend of mine, among others. I told him about the obvious step. I told him about the third level at the Grand Central Station. And he said, now this next words you are to underline. What this psychiatrist friend said when he narrated his own experience at the third level, and he said, yes, my other friends are not agreeing, but I think you will understand. Okay, I have experienced third level. So after listening to the whole experience from Charlie, this psychiatrist friend, he did not directly deny what he said. He said actually it was a waking dream wish fulfillment. Underline these words, waking dream wish fulfillment. He says yes, sometimes there are certain desires deep down in our hearts. Okay, in some corner of the heart we have some desire. Okay, we do not express okay, in front of anybody, but this desire is there, this wish is there. And sometime when we are waking, we are not sleeping, sometime in the waking time only, we get the fulfillment, or we feel the fulfillment of that desire. And actually he was trying to say that yes, you also had maybe desire in your heart somewhere, that you want to live that old kind of, we can say, life, when people were so friendly, people were not very busy, people were having time for each other, and the life was so simple. Maybe this desire you were having, and that's why maybe you had that dream, though it is not the night time. Okay, you were standing somewhere at the level, maybe second level or first level, but you started thinking about that time, and suddenly you felt that you are transported to that time. But psychiatrist friend said actually you were not anywhere else. Okay, there was no third level, you were where you were. Okay, but it was your waking dream, and it was a kind of wish fulfillment. Okay, we can say this is transient relief you got. Okay, you were transported from your actual life to the dream life, and now you are maybe taking your dream life as a real life. No, it is not real life, it is your waking dream wish fulfillment. And underline this, because 2 marks question even you may get about that explain waking dream wish fulfillment. Okay, referred by Sam, the psychiatrist and the friend of Charlie. So this is how he tried to convince Charlie that this is actually waking dream wish fulfillment, this is nothing else, there's no third level. And what then he gave the reason also, this psychiatrist friend gave the reason also, that why sometimes we have this waking dream wish fulfillment, why we have this kind of experience sometime. He gave the reason. He says actually when we are unhappy from our own life, then only we try to get transported to be into some other world. Okay, somewhere else we want to go. He said I was unhappy, that made my wife kind of mad. Actually my friend said, psychiatrist friend said, actually Charlie, you know why it has happened to you, because actually you are very unhappy in your present life. And he said my wife was listening to it, she got shocked, she was rather angry. She said, no, I don't think that I'm not fulfilling his desires. I'm doing everything for my husband. How can you say that my husband is unhappy when he is with me? Okay, so that's why she was very angry. But he explained that he meant the modern world is full of insecurity. Now, Sam said, okay, Sam then talked to the wife. He said, no, madam, I'm not talking about you. You are not to be blamed. Actually, I'm not saying that he's unhappy because of you. Actually, he's unhappy because of this modern world and its way of life. Because this modern world is full of insecurity everywhere. Insecurity in your job, insecurity in your education, insecurity in the admissions. You do not know whether you would be able to get admission to your desired college or not. Okay, so this is insecurity. He says actually modern life is full of insecurities. Fear, fear of losing your job, fear of losing your maybe good friend, fear of losing your good mobile these days. Okay, so these fears, war, worry. Okay, because this is, though they had already seen, this is 1950 time we say, so already 2 wars we've seen. So again still there are worries, okay, in the life. This is because modern life is full of worries. We have so many worries because we have raised our maybe standards, and now we want to maintain that standards. That's why we are always worried, okay, to maintain those standards and all the rest of it. So psychiatrist friend said that because of all these kind of worries, people are feeling insecure, and that I just want to escape. And he said everybody then wants to escape at some point in their life. And he told Charlie that you actually really wanted to escape, that's why you had this kind of experience. Well, who doesn't? Everybody I know wants to escape, but they don't wander down into any third level at the Grand Central Station. Then this Sam tried to convince him that don't worry, this is nothing new with you. Many times many people have this kind of experience when they want to be away from this hectic life, and they go to some other world in their dreams only, but they feel relieved. Okay, after some time when they come back to reality, even then they feel okay, something is released from their heart. Okay, so he tried to convince him that don't feel that this is something happening to you only. No, it can happen to anybody at any time. I think this is enough for this video. Okay, with intro and with first para I have read, and in the next video I will be trying to complete my chapter. I think you would enjoy this chapter now. Thank you.